let's talk classic hot dogs with a slice of Cuban sandwich.
There is nothing classic about this.
This is not a classic recipe. Classy.
Yeah.
Point being, I think we're gonna get two worlds mixing together. It will be
Two worlds
the
colliding?
best of both. The best of both worlds.
It's the best of both worlds!
Today, guys, I'm gonna show you how to make a Cuban-inspired hot dog. It's gonna be legit. If you didn't know, my name is CJ. This is CJ's first
It is.
cooking show. Right over there is Nate. Right over
Hey.
there is Ethan. And if you didn't know, every time the bell rings, grab yourself a cup, something to sip on, because every time we ring it, we bring it. Welcome to the party.
So come on, everyone, it's CJ's first show!
Now, these are two colliding worlds that you honestly can't go wrong with on their own. But today, I found it.
a big dog.
Ah, dogs.
Oh, by the way, Kelly Dewey,
Satisfying sound.
Bonafide Knives made me this bad boy. Check them out on the interwebs. I've got my Blackstone cruising behind me. It's like medium
At a
low.
cruisy temp.
At a cruisy-ish temp.
All
Now,
three of us.
I've seen Betty do it before, and I've seen others do it before. Like that cool scoring
Oh,
trick
that's
with
fun.
hot dogs. I love that trick. I've never done it.
And still not gonna do it
Still
today.
not gonna do it today. But I do think it's an awesome thing that you could do if one were so inclined.
Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Also, I've got some Wonder Bread
No
white
wonder.
sub rolls here. You could use traditional hot dog buns if you want, but since we are colliding both worlds,
What's going on here?
I've already got these 3 cut. I'm gonna toast them. 2, 3. Set these over here, kind of in.
Like in Cuban territory, you want to toast them?
Yes. You're kind of in a roll.
Were you about to say it?
In a roll or on a roll?
Well, why don't you roll the hot dogs?
Dude. So we've got, let's look at, we've been on here for 30 seconds, and
Ooh,
that's
this
kind
is a
of,
quick one?
dude, it's a quick one for
Apparently.
sure. So you don't have to do this, you could skip this step, but my children hail that their dad
The most.
makes the
Famous.
greatest pickles in the world, certainly in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Their term is famous pickles.
Yeah, so.
So, I've got a mandolin here. Here's how to make a famous pickle. You can buy them in the jar, but if you just go this little extra step, one little thin slice of pickle automatically turns,
Wow, those are really thin.
These-
Really? That thin?
yes, from the
Is that
average,
key?
from the average pickle into a famous,
Famous pickle.
pickle. Ethan,
Wait, that's it? You just slice them thin?
that's it.
Your little girl. That's Daddy.
I mean, come
famous
on.
Pickles.
Like, those are good, right?
It's just a thin pickle.
Yeah,
Ethan.
but hey, dude, take your own advice here.
presentation.
And it's the little extra steps that change the texture,
just that
the flavor.
little extra.
That little guy. So we've got our pickles. They're now done. Dude, you know what? For the sake of it, because
Seriously, those are CJ's famous pickles?
yes, don't tell my kids.
Sorry,
I still want to be the famous
They don't watch
dad.
your show, so.
We're gonna bring it for the
Okay.
sake of it because we're almost done with this recipe.
You just learn famous pickles?
Special sauce on our way, one special pickle at a time. Just because it's a special sauce doesn't mean it's a complicated sauce.
I like that.
3 ingredients,
I
my
like that a
friend.
lot.
A healthy dollop of some Duke's mayo. We're gonna add a generous, not the same amount as, I'm gonna probably add 2 tablespoons of mustard. Then we're gonna do just a little splash or 2
The
of some
juice?
pickle juice from the pickles
Okay, all
and
right.
a pinch of pepper. And that, my friends, is it. It really does not have to be
It's a great
complicated.
texture.
Now, the beauty of this is we're virtually almost done. I've flipped my buns. They're getting a little texture, a little toast, a little warm on both sides. My dogs over here,
Are they barking?
they are, the dogs are barking.
Woo!
Another
Here.
step I'm gonna go. I've got some thin sliced ham.
Oh, dude.
We're going to, this is not
Come
gonna take
on, bro.
long because it is nice and thin. You know what, let me
Wait, one
shimmy.
slice per dog? Is that the rule?
I'm probably gonna do
Whoa.
2 slices available.
Dose?
We might not need them, but just in case, let's have those there. So let's honestly, 30 seconds, flip it, 30 seconds. Now we're building. It was this
Wow.
simple. It's as if the perfection was a classic.
Speaking of classics, hey CJ, did you know? Did you know when Nintendo was founded?
1964.
1972.
Nintendo 64.
You guys are both wrong by like 100 years.
1864. Before computers.
1889. It was
That's not
founded.
true.
Yeah, it was founded so that they could start making playing cards.
What? Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Duck Hunt though on a classic tube television?
When you play the system with so many
Sorry, guy.
Do you know
I'll-
why
I'll
you
ring
need the
for it.
tube?
I used to, but I don't remember anymore.
The zapper doesn't actually shoot anything, it senses light coming from your TV. The entire screen turns black for a fraction of a second, except for white boxes wherever the ducks are.
Well, look
right.
at that little side note of
Wow.
greatness. Cheers. Let's flip our ham. Beautifully simple, probably a record time or lack of time for my show for a recipe. But
Maybe.
I think it's important to note that it doesn't always have to take a long time to make a tasty dish.
Life. It's the longest thing you'll ever do.
Wow, that was deep.
Yeah.
Deep Thoughts by
With Jack
Nate
Handy.
Lippy.
Is that a new segment?
That's a new segment.
We're doing it.
Lock it in. All right, let's pull some stuff here.
Pull some dogs.
You know what? Let's go ahead and let's grab our buns first.
Okay. Those are nicely toasted. I like this is a good nod, an ode to
An
the
ode?
Cuban.
A little homage to the original. Technically not done this ever. But I think
That looks
yeah,
good,
that's
yeah.
what I meant to do. I think that's exactly what I meant to do.
Is the heat of the ham gonna
It's
melt
going to
the
start
cheese?
to slowly melt the
Oh,
cheese.
Dude.
I meant to do that.
I like how you're building one at a time. Like a
I
pro.
just need to see what it's going to look like, and then we can go on to the next road. See, I didn't
Looking
know
good so far.
that it needed 3 of these guys. Now,
But
let's
now you
go
know.
ahead.
Your dog? Oh, the ham, yeah.
My dogs are getting nice and...
Yummy!
I need to pull all the ham.
Oh, pull all the
I'm going
ham.
to pull it all. Because I don't want to pull a hammy.
I'm so proud.
That was
I'm so
awful.
proud.
I think I'm
Pull a
I'm
hammy.
going to...
Technically, you pulled 6 of them.
That's what I'm going to do right there. Because I want that little bit to kind of creep out on the
Oh,
side.
twofer.
All right, now we're going to go down.
Dude, that pickle juice was a good move.
Thank you, sir. Right here in the middle. We got some sauce there. We're gonna also sauce at the end. I didn't forget about my pickles, but
Famous pickles.
yeah, that's right. We're gonna set that guy in there.
Man, this is shaping up to be legendary.
Thank you, sir. And Ethan, this side or that side for the pickles? Which side?
Middle.
The middle.
What? He threw in a curveball.
I don't appreciate that answer.
I reject your reality.
I can substitute my own.
What the hey? I like a lot of pickles, so we're gonna add
Whoa,
quite a few of these.
decent
Thin
amount of
little
pickles.
pickles there. All right, now let's get another.
Does this go back on the griddle?
No, I think we're good.
What if you wanted to melt the cheese more?
Well, you could melt the cheese more. I think that we need to do
Oh.
one of these guys right here.
He's a maniac. On the dog.
On the dough, on the flow, on the...
Man, those
There it is. Let's build these out the same way 3 times over, and then honestly, don't complicate it. Just some classic chips, dude. I've got some kettle chips
good-looking
here.
dog.
This is money. The best way to figure this out if it actually is money is if it's gonna taste money. So let's get
Money,
right
money,
into
money,
this.
money,
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 money, money,
money,
money, money.
How about that one, E?
Colliding worlds has actually become a fun part of the culinary experience.
What's that song? When worlds collide.
That's not Rob Zombie. That's his
White Zombie.
Powerman 5000, I think.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
his
that's pretty
cousin, I think.
It's his cousin?
Yeah.
That was his brother.
I'm pretty sure it's cousin or
Hey,
Twice
Ethan,
removed.
did you know?
yeah, that you're an idiot. All right, so one thing to note, the cheese did not melt as much as I would like, but I think it's something that can be forgiven based on how beautiful this is.
good looking.
So let's see how our flavors
Yeah.
start to dance together.
Once it's built, you could always just toss
Ooh.
it back on a resting rack.
Uh-huh.
That would work. Whoa.
It tastes like a Cuban with a hot dog,
Cuban dog.
which is pretty
Also
perfect.
known as El Dog. El Hot Dog.
Which is the dog. I approve of this message. Simplicity. Don't have to go overboard. Truth be told,
Good looking, man.
CJ's famous pickles
That's what set it off.
kind of set this off.
That's
Leave it
so
in the
great.
comments below. How do you feel about all these? How do you feel about these worlds colliding? Because I feel pretty darn good about it. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to feel good about it. But
Pretty darn good.
leave it in the comments. And speaking of comments,
You made it.
we are here. It's time, my friends, for CJ's favorite comments of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for CJ's favorite comments of the week.
So excited you guys made it to this segment of the show.
You've weathered the storm.
You've weathered the
You've
storm.
shown
You've made your
endurance.
way through. Because if you guys write it,
We read it.
that's right, and then I screenshot it and deliver it for all the world
Hello,
to know.
world. Here are the words.
And starting from the top in no particular order.
Please be a good one.
This one comes from M Twice.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yep.
I see dead people.
M. Twice.
Yep.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Dead people.
Thanks, E.
That was
Okay.
Says, cooking, metal, and movie quotes. These are a few of my favorite things.
Nice.
That was it. M Twice.
When the bell rings, when the dog bites.
When I'm feeling sad.
I simply remember Ethan's lamest things, and then I don't feel so sad. Sorry, M Twice. All right, Seth
MacFarlane.
Seth, he's doing the voices.
Carrier,
Oh.
Carrier, Derriere, Carrier,
Perrier.
Carrier,
Perrier.
says, that sandwich looks hefty. As the Russians always say, the weight is a sign of reliability.
If it doesn't work, you can always hit me with it.
Keep up the great
Dang.
works, Seth.
Wow.
Freaking solid
Wow.
movie reference.
That was fantastic.
And also the sandwich was amazing. Dr. Drake O,
Dr. Drake.
O98, says, on CJ's show, y'all ring the bell, then take a drink.
Yep.
I want to see Nate take a drink each time he accidentally quotes on Cook, Eat, Repeat, and
That-
see just how elevated it is by the end.
That's not a bad idea.
No, it's not. This also came
That's
from your
pretty
show.
good.
So, Drake, Dr. Drake O98, genius.
Dr.
Genius.
Genius, genius.
Eric Flowers 90 says, would have been better if your cameraman weren't constantly talking over you when you're saying the ingredients
Yep.
that go into it.
100%. Ethan, you
I
taking
know. I'm
notes?
sorry, guys. I just
Yeah.
I have a mouth that just keeps on
All
going.
right, and
I
what-
just yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Freaking Mr. Jibber Jabber over there. Eric Flowers
You
90.
would just be quiet. He talks all the time.
It's just not going to happen.
Probably not.
Nobody's going to ever be quiet whenever someone else is talking.
Well,
Because
especially
everybody
Ethan.
talks over everybody.
Ethan-
Stop.
Shit.
Stop talking!
Ethan.
Okay, this comes from Flyfish. This is super way out of left field. Flyfish says, Sauce Train was my rap name.
Sauce Train.
Yo, Sauce Train. Yep, he's on the. What was your rap name, Ethan?
Easy.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
That was such good low-lying fruit.
Easy.
What about you, Nate?
My rap name?
Yeah.
I don't have one.
No, you don't.
Can I have one?
Nope.
What would it be?
Flyfish.
No.
Thank you, Sauce
I want to
Train.
know. What's my rap name?
You have no name. You're not cool enough.
Rapper with no name. Like Prince.
The
The
rapper
rapper
formerly known as Nate.
That's it. Found it.
Sweet. Mark Schmidt says, the dude on your last episode with the negative comment seems like the sort of person who knows which color of crayon tastes the best. That was well played.
Oh,
That was a great way to
dude.
wrap it up, Mark.
That's
I
good.
do appreciate.
It's orange.
I appreciate you.
Orange taste.
Oh yeah. Which color of
I
crayon?
was actually going to say orange, but Nate said it before.
That's because it's orange.
Oh, okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. That was a fun one. Super simple recipe. I wouldn't even say it was so much of a recipe.
It was a wild
the,
ride.
The sauce was pretty cool. That was a fun little
The
pivot.
pickle juice was that's a great.
Yeah,
Great accent.
the sauce was money. Be
I
sure to
would've
go to
melted the
Blackstone.
Just for like a minute.
What?
I would have melted the cheese.
You would. Yeah, you should do
Yeah.
that. Actually, it's a good idea. Melt the cheese a little longer. Don't forget the Fraser Special Famous Pickles.
Famous pickles.
That's right.
I'm
Go to
excited to know that now.
blackstoneproducts.com for this recipe and tons of others. Also, go to griddlenation.com where you can get sweet swag,
Bring it,
shirts
bring
like
it.
this. And don't
Sweet
forget
swag.
that it is always a party.
Here it is.
And it's party.tv.
Yeah.
Run
Party.
down that road. Check
It's
it
a
out.
party right here,
if
right
you guys
now.
want to put something up on the OG board, hip me up.
Hip me up.
Hip hop.
Hip
Hip
hop
hop anonymous.
anonymous.
You get him the easy ones.
Hit me up on Instagram. I will let you know where you guys could send something so it can make its way to the board. But other than that, my friends, be sure to go check out all the other shows on the Blackstone Network and its channel on YouTube.
That's it.
Yep. But this is definitely CJ's first cooking show where we cook.
And we quote. It says it on the side.
Yes, it does. I will see you guys on the next episode.
Secure!